Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. So I got a couple of requests when I spoke about on my Instagram about how I organise my spring wardrobe, and basically as it comes into the next season I like to do a quarterly little swap, a little clear out, see if there's anything I don't want anymore. So I thought I'd film it because a couple of people asked, so here I am doing that. So basically I'm going to go through kind of my steps of how I start to put together like my seasonal wardrobes. So let's start with the first thing. So what I normally do is when I am trying to put my wardrobe together, I will firstly go through and research, and I'll do this by looking on any blogs that I like, YouTube. I'll look at my saved spring fashion Instagram board thing that they do, and then I also go through my Pinterest boards for spring fashion, and I'll basically write down anything that I see that I want to be wearing in spring that I have in my wardrobe, and I know I have in my wardrobe, and then I'll also write down a little list of things that I want to buy, or if there's things that I know I'm missing. So for instance, there's a couple of things that recently I know I definitely need to buy, like necessary things like jeans, and I write that down and I will spend a little bit of time doing that. It does take a little while, but I just find it's really great to get ideas out of kind of outfit ideas that I want to try, or if there's certain, you know, colours I'm missing or a style that I really want to try out, and I'll just put that down in this little list. So that's what I'm going to be doing in the next clips. Okay, so I've just finished putting together my spring wardrobe, and then my little to buy list on this page is already got dark, so I've put the light on. So I may have to tackle actually sorting out my actual clothes tomorrow. What I've done is I've just sectioned everything up into categories, and these are kind of all the things that I know I already own and that I know I'm going to be keeping out in my wardrobe. And then I've also put together a little to buy list. Now this is definitely, you know, not going to be happening, especially not all of these, but I like to put together a little list of things that I like, and with some of these things as well, these like are must-haves. For instance, I need blue and black jeans. Like, I've actually gone through 2 pairs, they both died at the same time, and I now need some more. So they are all the things that I desperately need. I've starred, and I will go to looking at buying first, and then anything else, I don't actively seek it out. It's only if I see something that, for instance, if it's secondhand, or if it's something that I've seen like a vintage shop or online or something like that, and I'm like, oh, I need that, or I'm definitely missing that in my wardrobe, then I'll get it. But this is definitely not something that I'm trying to tick off every single thing each season. It's just a list of things that I like, and if I spot it, then I know that it's a gap in my wardrobe that I have been wanting to fill, and so I'll get it. Because obviously it is not sustainable to be buying this much in a season, but obviously things that are starred are the things that I desperately need. Like slippers, like my slippers died the other day, so I need some more slippers. And that's my little list of things. So in the morning I'm going to have a little go at actually sorting out my clothes. Okay, so it's now time to actually tackle the clothes that I have currently got. So I've just recently actually had my wardrobe put in finished. This is a little built-in wardrobe that I've got. So I've kind of transferred everything over, and then I'm going to be I don't take everything out. I don't particularly like doing that. When I'm sorting out my wardrobe, what I will normally do is I will just go through the rails, and I'll just pull out things that I'm like, no, this is not something I'm going to be wearing, especially if it's seasonal, for example. So that's what I'm going to do now. And I also keep a list of things that I haven't really worn for a long while, and then I'll kind of think about whether maybe passing them on, selling them, or giving them to a friend, or taking them to the charity shop. So let's get cracking in this wardrobe. Okay, so these are the pile of clothes that I'm going to be putting away. Let's get rid of my strap. There you go. Obviously things that are like very Christmassy or glittery, we've got rid of those. Anything that's too heavily knitted, I'm also taking out, like this skirt, for example. I've not had it for long, but it's a staple that I wanted to get, so I intend to wear that a lot, hopefully in the autumn. Anything that's too kind of autumn coloured, things like that, and obviously, like, as I said, anything too heavily knitted. So that's my pile that's going away. So then now we've got a lovely spring coloured wardrobe going along here. I'd actually, normally what I would do is I would go into my other storage and I would take out anything that I know that I want. But as we were transferring wardrobes, I kind of already did that anyway, but that's a step that I normally do. So once I've taken all of this stuff out, then I've got some stuff there that I want to sell. What I will do is I will basically go and put the stuff that I want back in here, but I've kind of already done that. So for instance, I've got out some more of my coloured shirts, my striped shirts, my nice little ruffly blouses, things like that, and also some like lighter trousers. Like I've got out my culottes again. I feel like I want to wear that this spring. Yeah, and also like floral dresses. I think that was obviously really spring, like this one here is quite springy in summer. Same with this dress. And then, yeah, more things like dungarees and things like that. And then knitwear, what I've done is I've only got a few jumpers hung up because I've actually popped them in a box. I didn't have the space before, but now I've actually got space to put them away because I don't like hanging up knitwear, but I couldn't really do anything about it before. Some more dresses. I don't know why I've got those there actually. They really should be there. I'll change that in a minute. And then blazers, and then I've got coats in a different, on a different rail that I have just kind of culled a little bit. Yeah, but this is really cool. I'll just show you. See if I can show you from a bit further back. So what you do is with this one, you can pull this down. Da, da, da. There we go. And you can kind of get to all the clothes in there, which is such a cool idea. So that's my new wardrobe and how that's looking, and it just pops up like that. Nice and simple, and everything's kind of away, and because it's quite a deep wardrobe, like it goes really, really high, it just works out really, really well space wise. So that's how that's looking. I've got a couple of shoes in the bottom. These are like my regular shoes that I like wearing, and then anything that I don't wear that often I've got in some more storage boxes. That's pretty much my spring wardrobe done. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this maybe helpful at all. I mean, this is kind of me just going over very kind of briefly what I do. Like obviously I know some people do like a step-by-step process, like they go through their entire research process and they go through like every single item of clothing that they're not like looking at wearing. I would definitely love to do like a little like proper looking at my spring capsule, like pointing out some of the things that I wanted to feature in my wardrobe. So I could definitely do that for you if that's something you're interested in. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please let me know if you did. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Let me know if you do like capsule-ish wardrobes. That's the thing, my wardrobes are very ish. I just make sure that I don't go overboard. I just find that planning is a great way to stop me overspending or just buying things I don't need, which is very wasteful. So yeah, let me know if you do. Do subscribe if you are new. I do a few fashion videos like this, as well as acting, a little bit on imperfect sustainability and beauty and lifestyle as well. And I will see you in my next video. Bye!